high art, masterpiece, and cable news are generally not found in the same sentence. But back in October, there was a convergence of those things on this very program. At an online auction in October, a Stradivarius violin, the 1697 Molitor Stradivarius, believed to have been owned at one time by Napoleon Bonaparte, sold for a record $3.6 million. It was the highest price ever paid in an auction for a musical instrument. So, we asked the question, what does Napoleon's old $3.5 million violin sound like? Fortunately, the winning bidder, world-famous violin soloist Anne Akiko Myers, agreed to appear on the show. Before it was all said and done, a world-famous octopus would be dead, gullible viewers across America were left stunned, and Anne Akiko Myers and her violin were one of the countdown favorites of 2010.
This is a little different. We wanted to give you a sneak preview of our next segment when the world-famous concert violinist, Anne Akiko Myers, will join me to play this new Stradivarius that she just bought at auction. In fact, she joins me now. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Keith.
May I?
Of course. Would you like to play it?
Do you hold it? Well, I can't play anything, but do you hold it all ever from the do you play any other instruments?
Oh my God.
It's okay, folks. Stunt violin. We always keep a spare in the office. Luckily for all of us, Ms. Akiko Myers unveiled the real instrument. Let's just say her playing was better than their acting.
I'm going to make sure we have enough time for your performance, and I've done enough of the Jim Gray, LeBron James act in setting this up. What are we going to hear as we hear a $3.6 million musical instrument?
A Little Summertime by George Gershwin.
Gershwin as presented by Anne Akiko Myers. I'll leave you to have the stage, and I'll come back when you're done. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're saying to yourself, what about the dead octopus? Well, you don't have a world-famous violinist and her $3.5 million instrument on and just ask her to play one song. Ms. Akiko Myers was good enough to record a second song for us for future use. A few days later, tragically, we found a use for a song we at the show called Requiem for a Cephalopod.
Also, sad news from Germany, with the mood music supplied by our friend Anne Akiko Myers and her $3.6 million Stradivarius. Paul, the prognosticating octopus, is dead. Paul grew to oddball fame by picking winners of World Cup soccer matches. He was a perfect 8 for 8. Appropriate number for an octopus, in fact. But it was not all happy times for Paul. Death threats, allegations of photoshopped results, and the pressure to pick the hometown Germans to go all the way. All of this weighed on Paul, but he never let it show. He touched our hearts, and if you bet along with him, you got your wallets touched too. He died as he'd lived, inside a tank at the Sea Life Center in Oberhausen in Germany. He is survived by his caretakers at the aquarium and his best friends Sally the seahorse and Dick the goldfish. Paul, the prognosticating octopus, was 2 years old. Delicious. Time marches on.